In this Robomotion review, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Robomotion. Robomotion is a tool that allows you to digitize the workforce of software robots. So you're taking to this main page first. So you have welcome to Robomotion. You can see you can create a new project from scratch, open an existing project from your workspace, or import a project from your local storage. You got new, open, import. So you can create a new folder, a new flow folder first, or you can open one if you already have one available for you, or you can import one from your files as well if you wanted to. Then you can actually see your account details through here. You can see your settings as well, your full name, your password, confirm it as well, and designer feature as well. If you want to change up the design of the site for you actually and let it meet your needs. You got the notification settings, display error notifications, information notifications, success, and warning. And you have your shortcuts as well if you want to create some new shortcuts to get through different things easier and quicker in the application. Then you've got your context, your node menu, and we'll get to the nodes soon. The nodes will be important, but we'll get to them soon. Don't worry about them right now. Now we'll have delete, paste, save. Again, these are all features. I'm using a MacBook currently, so these are the features from the Mac that allow this to operate the way it does. But we can change it nonetheless if we want to. So what we're going to do, we can actually see templates here. Now, this is very important. We'll get back to this again, but this allows us to create our automation robots. Essentially, so we got Instagram, we got Excel, we got Twitter. So now what this is, the templates are essentially a way to get the software to operate and check these sites for you. And the sites meaning your account, operate your account, perform actions for you. All those things that are quite repetitive for you to do if you're trying to run a certain website or business online. Robomotion does that for you, essentially. So we go to projects and we click new. Title, tools. Click tools, that's our flow name. The folder is called the flow folder, that's our name. And we're taken here. Now, this is a page that allows us to map actions to each other. And when we are mapping these actions to each other, we are essentially giving the robot the instructions it needs to operate on the sites that we are trying to work on. So, see here, we have application, so we can make it do something involved with an application. If I have an app we wanted to get into, we'll drag the app here. We'll drag the app here, and app out, app push, app request. We have browser as well. So these are the nodes. These different nodes will allow you to perform certain actions with the robot. So you can see here, we have all the browser features you could possibly need right here. We're not going to go through every one of them because it's quite long. There's a lot of features, but you would drag them into this page right here. We won't do that yet. We'll just go for everything before we start dragging things, and we'll get through that process. We've got clipboard here, if you want to organize clipboards, cognitives as well. So again, text translate, text analyze, text to speech, almost caption-based things that can let the robot perform cognitively. You have the CSV, read, write it if you want to. The dialogue, so the dialogue boxes you might have that you want to operate. And you've got Excel as well. It's very, very connected to Excel. So if you're trying to operate a file on Excel or utilize it, Robomotion is quite good for you there. Then you got file system. Again, directory files, if you're trying to organize anything or edit anything within it, they'll be really useful for you to utilize. And flow, again, you've got your flow right here, comment, go to, label, log, stop, again, controlling the flow right here. And you've got forms as well, FTPs, images, keyboards, mails, mousenet. So you can see all of these right there. It's a great list of things they allow you to do. So great features. And you've got your account here. You can look at your account itself, the tags you have when it was last modified, perform some actions. You can rename it, copy the link, delete, export. Again, if you're done with this, you export it, or you make a new project yourself. So this is just a way to see it, and you can open things through it as well. And when all those things are connected, you click play and the robot will perform it for you. And here you can look at the screen through different ways and save your project here. So now to actually get these dragged in, we're going to do something interesting. We're going to go to templates because we can do these things ourselves and drag all these nodes ourselves if you wanted to. But what's important is actually having something quite useful. So we've clicked on Instagram highlights. You can see we have these right here. So you can see Fig, next profile, each profile. So these nodes are essentially connected to each other through those connector ropes we have there. And we can zoom in and look at these ropes right there. So you have your start node. That's what you drag in. Let me actually zoom out for this. You drag it from here. You find start, you drag it in, and you get to this. It'll take you to configuration, to login, to profiles, to highlights. So again, so what they've done here, and essentially what you could do, because it's nice to see the overall thing, so I can go into details without having to create all of it for you. So start right here, it connects it to a configuration. So once you start, it'll configure to your login, and you'll be logged in essentially to your Instagram. It could go, you can connect it to finding each profile you've got and go into a next profile from your own. And when you find each profile, it's connected to preparing messages, showing the info, and naturally stopping itself, stopping the Robomotion actively working. Each profile can go to highlights, go to the next profile again, and you can see it's all connected here in a small web of its own right here. You can look through, and it tells you as well actually how to edit these right here. So Instagram get highlights how to. So template list Instagram and highlight to multiple accounts and download a specified folder. To follow these steps to test this template, edit the configuration note, install the Instagram package. So you'll have to install an Instagram package through Robomotion. So we won't download and install these things now because it'll take too long and there's a lot of things going on. But you have to download an Instagram get and the different integration websites you're going to use as well. There'll be different gets and softwares for each one. And you would have to download a Robomotion installer as well that allows you to install these different softwares. So when you click play, it would actually work. If we click play right now, it'll tell us we need to download. Again, no robots connected to desktop. MacBook is a little bit off sometimes. You have to be a bit careful because MacBook likes to confirm that it's a verified software that is not malicious to your OS. So some MacBooks may be stopped in downloading something like this. So you just have to work around that and just see if you have the right PC for it. But again, on the side, you can edit the names of these nodes right here. Their colors, we'll just zoom in a little bit again, the nodes. Again, the nodes. You can see, edit the names, the colors, delays, you know, however long you want them to take, however long you don't want them to take, the errors and the outputs as well. You got the local variables as well, right here. Again, no local variable here. But some nodes, like this, again, would have an input and a text message as well, based on what you're trying to edit. So the one we clicked on right now is for showing info right there. And so the type, info, yes or no, we click those. And yeah, so again, they'll have different features for each one, each variables that allows them to operate specifically how you want within those nodes. And that's quite useful for you to use as well. So once you get that all working, Robomotion will be able to operate effectively on those websites, in this case, Instagram, for you, and quickly get to actions that will take a little bit too long for you to do on your own. Overall, Robomotion is quite a successful app to use. It allows you to do so many things with the nodes it provides you. There are a lot of variable options you have there, and it can make your life easier if you're trying to operate any softwares quickly and effectively for whatever business or social media site you may have. If you enjoyed and have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll provide a discounted link. Thank you for your time.